Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So just here at WebEx in Tokyo, just going around to different booths, and I see like an old friend. It's like one I haven't seen from a long time, and that's ApeCoin. I don't know if you remember that. That's from the what is that? What was it called again?
BAYC.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. And I've kind of been shocked to discover that it's just continued to develop over the years, that it didn't just fall apart like most meme coins have, as you would expect during a bear market. But first, maybe I want to get some bit of an insight. Sorry, what was your name again?
My name's Chris.
Chris. All right, Chris. Thanks for joining us. And so, do you want to give us a bit of a backstory about BAYC? How did it end up becoming so big? Like before the celebrity endorsements, how did it become such a cultural phenomenon? What happened with that?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at an NFT that launched in 2021, and this was right around the time other NFTs were starting to gain traction, and it was one of the very first ones. I think one of the things that they did really well was generating the community. So what they did was they made not just an NFT like some monkey picture that you hold in your wallet that doesn't do anything. Sure, it really doesn't do anything fundamentally, but what it did was bring a bunch of people that like the same thing together, and all those people brought in other people, and they started having fun. Then other people see those people having fun. I want to have fun. Let's go get one of those things, and we can join that club and have fun together. And it just rolled on, and it steamrolled into this giant IP fest that is the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And so from that, ApeCoin was born, and yeah, that spun off into a DAO, which created a treasury of tokens. Of course, to be clear, legally speaking, BAYC became distinct legally as an entity from ApeCoin. And then, yeah, a DAO came around which offered to provide utility for ApeCoin, and now we're launching an Ape chain. So this chain, an actual blockchain that will basically be the gaming hub for Web3. And that's going to include hopefully Otherside and a number of other really hyped, really amazing community-generated games. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people decide to put out. And here we are in Tokyo to create those vibes.
Yeah, and I just wanted to comment like just how miraculous this whole thing seems, because the whole thing was just, it's very grassroots, it's very organic. Just the DAO came together just out of a shared sense of community to keep on building, where there was basically nothing before, and you guys have come a really long way, which is, I can't really say that it's very unique. You know, like as I mentioned, like most communities, they basically die once bear market rolls around, because let's be honest, most people are in there for the price action, like don't blame them, but yeah, you guys are able to just stick around. What do you think specifically about the culture that was so attractive, right? Because every meme coin, they're always trying to replicate, you know, the success of their forebears, try to install some kind of community in there, but what was it about this particular community that was just so strong? Because when it comes to meme coins and everything, it's all about the community, the memes. How exactly do you think that went down? What was so attractive about it?
Yeah, I think people see themselves, we're all apes fundamentally, literally, as an evolutionary species.
Monkey, right?
Yeah, right. And I think I can only speak for myself. I mean, maybe I can be a reflection of others, but when blockchain, Bitcoin, ETH first came around, it was this really interesting nascent technology that offered this different way of interacting, of ownership, of engaging with our community that has no borders, that has no permissions. Like no one can come in and say, no, you can't do that. I'm going to take that away now, or I'm going to stop this transaction from happening. That felt to me like an incredibly powerful new technology, incredible utility. And so to have a community of people having fun, leveraging that technology, I'm interested to see not just where we are, but where can we take that next, right? And that's kind of where the chain is going, is this whole world, this entire ecosystem of really smart people putting their brains together, saying, how do we leverage this technology and have fun while doing it? Bring that fun back, and really like blaze the trail, I think, into this clear blockchain future.
Okay. And I just want to give a bit of context as well. Like, how did you go from this NFT to a coin that people would own? Where did that happen?
Right, so a BAYC launched in 2021. That was an NFT, which is a non-fungible token, of course, meaning each one is unique, it's distinctive, no two are exactly alike. Bitcoin, for example, is a fungible token. so is ApeCoin. So BAYC saw this idea, hey, we can use this NFT, this IP, and also spin this utility into an actual fungible token as a means of exchange rather than like a digital identity as your ape, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do we buy these apes? Let's create a token where we can exchange and create our own actual economy where we're trading and leveraging this fungible token to do things rather than just holding my ape. And so I think from there, the DAO spun out. Those who held the NFT were granted a airdrop or a reverse airdrop of ApeCoin. And people saw this thing and went, oh, okay, now what do we do with this coin? Besides maybe buy apes with it. So that's where the DAO came in. Said, oh, well, let's get a whole bunch of people who have ideas how to build out this ecosystem, write a proposal. If you have a proposal that other ApeCoin holders agree with, they vote on that and say, yeah, sure, let's make it happen. And then your idea becomes funded with this ApeCoin. And now things like this, where this very booth we're standing was funded by ApeCoin. A community member said, I think this is a cool idea. Japan is an emerging market. Let's make this happen. And the community agreed, and here we are. So that created that utility. Now we have an ape chain, an actual, again, blockchain that's going to be mainnet live very soon. We're already about 56,000 smart contracts deployed on the testnet alone, which has only been 4 weeks old, I think, up to this point. So
that's what I find so miraculous, because usually, like, when when they start a crypto company, they think about what they're going to do and they plan first, and then later on they'll tokenize, right? You guys just had like an interesting idea. Actually, no, it was just you were having fun, really. I mean, there was no idea. I take that back. There was no idea, just having fun. Then the token came out, and then it's like, let's think of the idea afterwards, which is very, very funny.
Well, actually, you know what? I think one of the things slightly differently is BAYC, and aside from having the community, they also gave these great incentives that were groundbreaking at the time. So for example, if you had a BAYC, that monk, that ape, they decided to go, oh, how about all those holders? Now we'll get a mutant ape. So you get this like mutant ape, looking thing by virtue of holding it. So my NFT made an NFT baby. Like, oh my God, now I have 2 NFTs. This is great. That was sort of a revolutionary concept. And so introducing more and more utility was really great. They launched an Ape Fest. So an actual conference like this for ape holders, you get in for free. You get, drinks and food and all this stuff. Oh, wow, I'm holding this NFT, and now I get to go to this conference, or I don't know if they call it a conference then, but that's the idea, right? And so they provided all these avenues for utility to get people excited, like, oh, wow, I hold this ape and I get all these perks. Now I get other side, which is the game, and you get the land deed by holding an NFT. You get an opportunity to mint for a discount, or you get an actual airdrop just by holding the ape. So I think they actually, before the coin even came out, had all these utilities built in that generated this excitement in the community for that. That was, again, groundbreaking at the time, that has since been duplicated by many a crypto company since. And so, it was really, that was another great way for them to break the ice.
Like utility and meme coin usually don't, you're not using them in the same sentence. Now I feel like, well, maybe you can,
Right, yeah, and we would definitely, you never discount the power of a community, I mean, a meme coin like Shiba, or a Dogecoin, I was like, this sucks, this is so stupid. You faded that, oops, and again, that's all it takes. It doesn't necessarily have to have the greatest utility. You just have to have the community around it. Fortunately, BAYC did, and we've grown into ApeCoin, which is now creating this vast ecosystem to, again, bring that utility home on a grander scale. So things start in one place, they branch out, and who knows what form that takes. The community gets to decide.
That's really cool. Yeah. And just one final question. I want to, like, with a lot of these layer ones, they're usually kind of known for something. So, like, just an example, like, I used to be on Phantom. It's like a really degen DeFi thing. That's what it was known for. What else? Then you've got, like, Polygon's kind of known for games, and I feel like Solana's NFTs now shitcoins. Yeah. What do you think that Ape Chain is going to be known for? What do you think the developers are going to flock towards?
Gaming. Again, I think it's about getting people excited again, about bringing people in. I don't know if you can see it, but we're here. We're at WebEx in Tokyo, and there are a ton of different companies. We're looking at KPMG, which is one of the big four accounting firms. We've got other wallets and things like that, where people have like pamphlets and information. We have a UFO catcher full of plushies. We've got a bunch of merch bags and shirts. We've got interactive videos and things like that, where you can actually play the different games here at Arbitrum. So, getting people to have fun again. And gaming really brings people in. Eventually, we won't know what blockchain anything is on. People won't care. A lot of people don't care when you swipe your card, if it's Visa, MasterCard, or whatever. Does it work? Yeah, then that's all that matters, right? So most people don't know what Linux even is. It's a programming language that's undergirding literally everything, but we don't care because it works. And I think that ultimately blockchain is going to be that way so long as we can get people in the door. Again, people are attracted to games, attracted to fun, and I think that's a really great way to get not only our original holders, but the larger community as a whole. I mean, we're in Tokyo, we're in Japan, the birthplace of Atari, a birthplace of Nintendo, right? And we still love these IPs. Gaming is such a multi-billion-dollar industry, and now you can add Web3, tokenized assets where you actually own the thing that's being used in the game, can move it between games or sell it for real money eventually. And that's a really powerful thing.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks all for watching, guys. Do you want to plug your Twitter or anything like that?
Oh, sure. You can find me at Logically Crypto. I go by Crypto Logically on the interwebs, but I'm also a facilitator at the ApeCoin DAO. If you have an idea, feel free at apecoin.com. Forum.apecoin.com is where you can submit your ideas, vibe out with the community, and have your voice heard. And appreciate you for having me on, Dave.
All right, cool. I appreciate it. All right.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.